All right, y'all, we back. Y'all know who it is. Facts over feelings with MikeMarze. Um, yeah, it's a lot of stuff going on in the NBA. So we got a lot to cover. Um, right now, they're talking about LeBron James is negotiating a contract with the Los Angeles Lakers. Now, what was all this
Ramon.
stuff? What was what was all this stuff we was just hearing about him not freaking gonna talk to the Lakers. He waiting on them to come to him. Um, we did hear he was talking to the Warriors. We got something on that in a minute though. We got something on that, but first, let me hit y'all with this right fast. So this is from Yahoo Sports. Brian Renhorst reported on this. And it says the Los Angeles Lakers and LeBron James appear to be working on a reunion. Reunion. According to ESPN's insider Brian Windhorst, the Lakers and James are actively negotiating a new contract that will bring the NBA's all-time leading scorer back to Los Angeles for a record-setting 24th season. Speaking Tuesday on ESPN Cleveland, Windhorst said the expectation around the league remains that both sides will ultimately reach an agreement, though the next 2 weeks could prove critical as free agency approaches. I think LeBron's intentions is to play, Windhorst said, and I think the focus right now is making a deal with the Lakers. Right now, he's allowed to negotiate with the Lakers, and I believe they are negotiating. I believe they are going back and forth. LeBron has been on a vacation in Europe for the last few weeks. How you know that? Windhorst added that the structure and value of a potential deal could be influenced by what Los Angeles hopes to accomplish in free agency. If negotiations stalls, teams such as the Cleveland Cavaliers could become a serious contender for James' service. Still, the prevailing belief around the NBA is that a reunion in purple and gold remains the most likely outcome. The partnership has already become one of the most successful eras in franchise history. Since signing with the Lakers during the summer of 2018, James has transformed the organization from a rebuilding team to a perennial contender.
I
All
think
right,
you
I'm gonna
mean
stop.
perennial.
Whatever, I'm gonna stop right there because it's a lot. Um, so, so man, what's your take on that, man? This whole Lakers LeBron thing.
LeBron, you've been in the league since '03. It's 2026. Um, you did the decision. You made it everybody wait on pins and needles to figure out where you was gonna go. You did this major announcement. You still getting backlash about that to this day. We just seen Aaron Rodgers, man, in the NFL. He said, "You know what, y'all? After this season, this is it. I'm done. This is my last season." Much respect, Aaron Rodgers. Only person I know that can hang around this long after this age, still be relevant, and still was winning titles, was Tom Brady. LeBron, I no longer know. I have no idea what you're doing no more. I don't know what you're doing, bro. I have no idea. Personally, I believe if you stay with the Lakers, you're going to hinder them from doing anything else because you're not willing to take a pay cut like Tom Brady used to do. Tom Brady will always give a team discount to get other players to get over there so they can keep winning. But Brian don't seem like he gonna do that. So Ramon, the only way I can respect you for continuing to stay around this league and to play is if you're trying to go get some chips, championships. There was a report that you talking to Golden State. I
Hmm.
hope that don't happen. I got too much respect for Steph Curry. I don't know. I would hate to see y'all team up at this late age of y'all career, looking silly. That looks beyond desperate. The only way I can see it working for you, LeBron, unless you go somewhere where you literally have a shot to win a title. And if you stay with the Lakers, you ain't winning nothing. So at this point, this is just like, this is a circus, man. This is just a circus. Um, you damn near starting to look like Giannis, man. I know you've been around longer than Giannis, but you and Giannis kind of in the same boat.
Yeah.
Since Giannis won that title in 2021, I don't know, man. He can't even stay on the court for real. I mean, they saying his record in the last 10 games, he's 1-9. 1-9. He getting swept up out of there. He losing. Like, I would have too much respect for myself to go out like this. You are the NBA's leading scorer. You are the NBA. You know, been around a long time. You respect it. Some people have you as a GOAT. Some. Why do this to yourself? Why tarnish your image like this? Go somewhere where you actually win. Take less and go somewhere where you could try to win the ring. If you're not gonna do that, F you. F you.
Nah, hey, we got somebody in the chat. They said, not sure where LeBron can go. His son is here, his house. Take the pay cut. And then they also said, I don't want to watch laughing and celebrating during the season. Yo, thanks for the comment, Pat. Path. Hope I said your name right. Path, the engineer. Uh, yeah, man. Look, I agree with you. I don't really think. To me, this just don't make sense. Like, why would you sign LeBron James? Like, I'm not saying like Austin Reeves is so much greater. We all know his defense ain't that great. But what are you gonna do? You go sign LeBron James, right? And he's gonna be there for like next year, maybe then what the year after. Like, the only thing I can think of is the Lakers is probably trying to hope that they get LeBron James go away tour, or the, what do you call it, the what they call it, the farewell tour, and maybe they can make money off that. But I don't know, man. Like, if I'm the Lakers, I'm like, I'm trying to win the championship. People don't respect the bubble ring. I mean, you can call it a real championship if you want, but everybody know people don't really respect that ring that much, and I just don't think it's a smart
I,
move.
I literally just forgot till you just brought it up. That's how much is not respect. I had to, damn, they did get one, didn't they? Fuck.
Yeah, yeah, man. I just don't understand. I just don't understand the logic in the bringing a 40. He gonna be 42 next year, right? I just don't understand the logic in bringing a 42-year-old. You could just sign Austin Reeves and be done with it there. Like, you don't really have to go that route and sign LeBron James. Um, yeah, man. But on another note, it is a report that he did meet with the Golden State Warriors, and he and you was right. It's not 50 million. They can give him $15 million to go there, but this is all contingent that he don't go to LA. So he wants to go back to the Lakers. Like, that's just telling me, like, with that report, that he definitely want to go back to the Lakers, because contingent that he don't go back to the Lakers, he's gonna go back to he's gonna go to OKC. I'm sorry, I said OKC. Golden State for $15 million, or it's a possibility that he can go there for $15 million. I mean, my question to you is, if I'm the Lakers and I'm hearing that, right? You gonna take a pay cut for them, but not for us? So what's you as the GM or the owners gonna say in that situation?
Dude, hey, the only thing I come up, your offspring is still sitting over there in LA. right? Your child.
Yep.
So we all know he's not very good. And I'm pretty sure once you leave the building, he gonna have to figure out something to do too.
Mm-hmm.
So are you willing to cut your foot off like in Saw? You want to saw your foot off to get out to make sure the chains come off? Or you, I don't know. At this point, to me, like I said, if you're not trying to go nowhere to win the chip, anything you do at this point is just a joke. It's just a joke.
Yep.
We all know you don't need the money. You don't need the money, man. Do you want a ring or not? I mean, I'm sorry. Do you want to win or not? So it just this is more looking more sillier and sillier. The longer he stays in the game, because it's not changing nobody's opinion, you man. It's not.
Mm-hmm.
You got some of these young people under 30 years old that don't know no better, who ain't seen no clips of MJ. Who, hey man, look, LeBron's very good. He's very talented. He has a lot of
Yep.
records that's gonna stand the test of time. But man, no, bro. I'm sorry. I didn't seen greatness, man. I seen it. I seen it, dude. Like LeBron is up there, but he ain't at the top of the mountain. And LeBron, I would respect you a lot more if he made decisions not on money, because again, we know you don't need it. Are you willing to go somewhere to take less? Now you can go to State, but if you go there, I still don't think you're gonna win. Still don't think you're gonna win.
Goodness.
You got
Man.
swept. You got swept just a couple months ago. Last month to OKC. Now, I know that's a good team, but you got swept.
Yeah. So I'm gonna end it on this. Like I told you, me and you discussed this before. I honestly think LeBron is trying to make it to year 25, so he could be the have. Well, he already got the longest playing like as of year 24, but I just think he trying to set all these records. So basically, he can say nobody played as long as him. He played for a quarter of a century, you know,
Yeah.
stuff like that. So
You
that's
getting
big.
there, Swift. Right? Yeah, you getting into his psyche. He's trying
Yeah.
to make you believe and put the fairy dust in your face like it's Peter Pan. Like I believe I can fly. Like no, bro. You're not fooling the people that know what's going on, man. If you want to if you want to play 30 years, we don't care. We don't care, man.
Yeah.
Like you get a pat on the back for sticking around, but that's about it.
But yeah, man. But we gonna keep it moving, man. Isaiah Thomas, he been on some roll lately. I don't know if he just signed some sort of contract with LeBron or I mean I know he don't like Jordan, but hey, I'm gonna play this clip for y'all, oh, right fast and let me know what y'all think in the chat. Oh, hold on. Y'all can't hear?
And Smith, I don't hear nothing, man.
Oh, all right.
I don't see nothing playing. I don't know.
All right, that's my bad. I just seen somebody say something in the chat. All right, so basically, I'll just explain to y'all since we having technical difficulties. Basically, what's going on is Isaiah Thomas is basically trying to say that he don't mind that LeBron James moved and the old heads they come and say when they come and say, well, they would never leave, it's because they couldn't leave because like because he was the president of basketball operations. But where this kind of takes a turn is he's trying to sit up here and say that Kobe he's trying to turn it into Kobe tried to leave to go to a super team. When we all know that's not true. Kobe never tried to leave to go to a super team.
Right.
Kobe because his logic is that Kobe told the Lakers, "Hey, it's either Shaq or me." And even at that point, you know, Kobe was trying to go to the Bulls. Now the Bulls at that time was not a good team. Like I think they had Ben Wallace, Heinrich, um, you know,
No, hold on. Nah. What year? Hold on. Nah, that ain't. I don't. I don't think that trade was being talked about until was Ben was still on the Pistons, right?
but yeah, it was like
Oh, this was
no,
after we beat them in '04.
yeah, you remember when
Yeah.
when Shaq left and then Kobe was like
Right.
he was trying to get traded, so he was trying to go to the Bulls. The Bulls was not a super team, so
Right.
Scottie Pippen Scottie Pippen Isaiah Thomas is trying to make this narrative saying basically that Kobe was trying to go to a super team because he's basically trying to lift LeBron up by saying this, um, which to me don't really make sense.
He 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 would have had a better argument if you want to bring up the Celtics in '08. But I
Right?
mean, once Garnett got to Boston, he had sat around in Minnesota forever losing.
Yeah.
But that was kind of like the first kind of super team of our era when Garnett, Pierce, and Ray Allen teamed up. So I'm gonna give LeBron a little bit of a pass. But yeah, that's a horrible take on Zeke part, man.
Yeah,
That's
and
a
it's
bad
just like my thing is like, why you over here? Why you trying to like bash Kobe? Like, why choose Kobe for the example?
yeah.
Is my question. And like, that's not even like you just said. That's not even a good example. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a horrible example. Um, because Kobe never tried to go play with no super. Shoot, only time Kobe was on a super team was in 2004. You can sort of call that a super team, but those guys was old. But other than that, I don't think Kobe was ever on a super team. Uh, so I don't really understand his whole take on that. Like this is just more to me like his hate of Jordan, his him trying to lift LeBron over Jordan, which is what he been doing.
Yeah. This is this is what it looks like when after 30 plus years of hate and just it's almost like obsession and
Hmm.
just a weird your line of thinking is so off. Now you're reaching. This is what it looks like. His heart has become so hardened for
Hmm.
Jordan. He don't say anything. He gonna say anything at this point. It don't all bets is off. Like at this point, Zeke is just like he's in the sky somewhere, like an outer space, and whatever he think in his brain, how he been feeling, he gonna try to make that work, and he gonna try to tell everybody else about it. A lot of times when people don't like nobody or they have issues with somebody, now they want co-signers.
Yeah.
I gotta find other people to agree with me. So let me see how much crazy stuff I can say to see if somebody gonna latch on to this stupidity. And it's sad because, like I said, it's messed up because you a Piston. You one of the best Pistons, if not the best Piston in this franchise. And this it's such a bad look. It's just at some point, man, it should just be like, you know what? This I respect when you said this. Me and Jordan ain't the best of friends. This and that happened. But I still gotta respect this man as one of the greats, if not the greatest. And just let it go. You can't. Everything can't be all out onslaught attack on Jordan every time. It's just ridiculous at this point. It's ridiculous. And honestly, I wouldn't even let that man on my show no more. Why y'all keep putting him on y'all show? Nobody want to hear this crap just because he upset. Don't nobody want to hear this crap, man. I know you didn't make the dream team, bro. Let it go. We're not going back 30-something years. Damn.
So this is about the dream team?
You know it's about the dream team. Or because he didn't shake your hand. Man, listen, man. Bro. Hey. Isaiah, bro. You gotta stop this, man. You gotta stop this, bro.
Hey, well, we got more from Isaiah. So this one, he talking about why KD will go 6-0 on the Bulls if you replaced him with Jordan. Hey, let me know if y'all can't hear this. Hopefully this won't work.
In Chicago, you bring Kevin Durant from Washington culture, Texas. You put him in Chicago where me and you grew up. And in the fight that Chicago had to have, right? That gets put in you from a playing standpoint. Now I'm gonna fast forward and say, okay, Kevin Durant with Scottie Pippen, Tony Kukoc, Dennis Rodman, or Horace Grant, or any of them other dudes that they had on that team, DJ Armstrong, Craig Hodges, you put him in the triple post. Now, Kevin Durant, arguably the greatest mid-range scorer the league has ever seen. Mm-hmm. You put him in the triple post in the NBA Finals, those 6 times, and he's guarded by Jeff Hornacek. Is he giving Hornacek numbers? He's frying Jeff Hornacek. Is he giving Hornacek numbers? Disrespect, man. No disrespect, right? Is he giving Hornacek numbers? Right. Okay. Is he giving Nate McMillan and Gary Payton numbers?
Yeah, probably. It'll be more difficult on GP, but yeah, he is.
He giving him up 6'11", 6'2", 6'3", whatever GP is. Yeah. In the mid post. Yeah. Right? And then they talking about, well, we'll just push him out to the 3. Oh, shoot that, okay. Now, who else? So they beat Utah twice. They beat Seattle. Just went through those 3. Lakers, okay, Phoenix, down NBA Finals, Phoenix, right? Dan Marley and Kevin Johnson. That's who was guarding Jordan.
Ain't nobody guard KD then.
This is a good.
Here's
okay, so fast forward to the next one. Who
Lakers.
Was that Scott? No, he was out.
He was out.
Oh, he was hurt.
I think it was Sedale 3.
No, he wasn't. It was Tony.
Yeah. Not Tony Smith.
Might have been Tony Smith.
You're right. Yeah, Tony Smith. Yep.
Yeah, Tony
Smith. Who else? Somebody. So you basically saying nobody could guard KD, like right in that. And
dude, KD would be a problem in that triple post.
Yeah.
Who guarding him? He catching it. He catching it at the foul line, pinch post. He catching it mid range on the low post. So, then you pushing him out, saying, "Okay, he too little, he too thin."
So I give you that. So
all right. All right, so I'm gonna tell you right now, man. I didn't see KD. The reason I know that's not true, and I'm not saying KD wouldn't win one. Like, I think that'd be disrespectful. But I didn't see KD play with all different types of teams and not go nowhere. I mean, no disrespect to KD, but shoot, man, he only won when you was with Steph. Now, at the time, you was the best player on the team, but I don't know what Isaiah Thomas is talking about. Like this is just pure hate right here. Like KD don't play defense like Jordan. Um, yeah, he could shoot better than Jordan, but like I don't think he I don't think he got I don't think he got Jordan's athleticism. You know what I'm saying? Like so I don't know. I mean, you gotta take this one. You already went off on Isaiah. You probably
This is where I'm gonna give LeBron a little bit of credit. At least Ramon, everywhere he done jumped, he didn't got a
mm-hmm.
chip. He didn't
Yep.
got a chip. That's a fact.
Can't deny that.
Now, you can't deny that. Everywhere he didn't go, he didn't got one somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Now, as much as I respect Durant, and he has a hell of a game, a beautiful game, he can pull up from anywhere. He 50% from the field, 40% from three, 90% from free throw line. He cold-blooded. He can't say that. He had to go join them light-skinned brothers and Draymond Green down in the Bay to get two. Matter of fact, to me, he had a better shot when he was in OKC. When it was him, Russ, Serge Ibaka, James Harden, and Reggie Jackson. And he still couldn't beat LeBron and Wade. Still couldn't.
Nope.
Still couldn't. So Isaiah, man, that's blasphemous and that's disgusting because back in that era, what you talking about? Nah, bro. I can't see it. I can't see it. That's a different level of basketball that was played back then. If Durant can't get it done now in the past 14 years like that, he wouldn't be able to get it done back then with that team.
No, you're right.
It's just again, the level of hate, animosity, and this disdain that he has for Michael Jordan shows up in every take that he has when it comes to basketball. It's gross. And I'm tired of people letting this Negro on their show. I'm tired of it. It's just a rant. It's just a rant to let the world know I can't stand this man. I'm gonna say whatever come to my mind. And I hope y'all agree with me. And I'm gonna try to force it down. Like, no, man, I don't concur. I don't concur. Stop,
Why do you
bro.
think people keep asking him to come on the show and basically say the same things over and over again? Because didn't he say this like 2 or 3 months ago about KD?
It's not even just about KD Smith. This Negro been doing this for 20 years. Any chance you put a mic in his face, he's trying to dog Jordan. It's like, dude, when are y'all gonna see? That's his whole MO. If it come back to Jordan, LeBron, or the GOAT debate, he veering away from Jordan to dog him out without facts. It's foolishness at this point, man. It's foolishness, bro.
No, you're 100% right. I agree with you. I mean, but you done with him?
Then I hold on, wait, and did I see Lindsey Hunter sitting on the couch? Whose show was that?
This is from a show called Crossover. Dang,
That was Lindsey Hunter. That was Lindsey Hunter and Tim Hardaway Senior.
I think that's. Hold on.
Oh God, that would look like Lindsey Hunter and Tim Hardaway Senior. Hey man, I would have to tell you off the set. You got to get off the set, bro.
I don't think that's Tim Hardaway, but that's definitely Lindsey.
The one sitting in the middle.
Difference. Hold on. I take it
the
off.
Dude sitting in the middle. Oh, yeah. Man.
You funny.
Enough is enough, bro. Enough is
All
enough,
right,
Smith.
man. Hey, but you know we gotta keep it moving, man. So we gonna move in. We gonna move on to our hold on. All right, we gonna move on to our next segment, which is this is Max Kellerman, and this is kind of segueing into this because we were just talking about KD, but this is basically Max Kellerman saying like, all right, Max Kellerman says LeBron doesn't deserve criticism for teaming up with Dwayne Wade in Miami to win rings, and it's not the same as Kevin Durant joining Golden State. All right, now let's hold on, let's listen in on that right fast.
Is the fact that LeBron was thought so highly of, and as was Dwayne Wade, that the sense was if you put two of the top 3 players in the world or 4 players in the world together, you're trying to make sure you can't lose. And then with Bosh and Pat Riley, it was like you're giving yourself an unfair advantage. But in fact, what people found was that it's so hard to win a championship that in retrospect, they won 2 they went to 4 straight and they won 2.
Yeah,
But
I mean,
that's what needed to. They didn't win 4 in a row, you know.
No, and they started the season off 8-7.
Not the same as what KD did. So I agree. LeBron does not deserve the criticism. In other words, the championships he won were as valid as any that anyone ever won.
I'm not even talking about the criticism. I'm just saying, you can't have it both ways. In some cases, you can't say, oh, if someone is confident about themselves and they position themselves a certain way, that's dog, that's leadership, that's killer instinct.
Oh, you're saying that LeBron had to team hop to get the championships,
or just a comment saying I'm taking me over anybody. And by the way, if you're a GM, resumes aside, no resume, just line them all up, no resume, 6'8.5", 245, 250, with all the other boxes checked, you do take him.
I'll take him second overall. All time, yeah.
You're saying that based upon a resume.
Well, also
Max.
one guy ran and jumped high and
you're saying it
shot it really well
again,
and was a dog on defense.
Again, you're a
killer
fan.
in the clutch.
You're saying, I just said, you're not listening.
You're saying just as a physical specimen?
Take away any games you ever seen played.
I'm taking Shaq.
Okay, then you take Shaq, then you lose. So the point I'm trying to make is it's okay for other people to do things, but that don't mean you have to do them the same way they did them.
That's right.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's somebody walking their own shoes.
We agree about
All right. So what's your take on that? Then I'm gonna give you some facts because before you go, people's main thing is that KD went to a team that beat him, and they was what was their record? 73-9, and they were 73-9, and then they come back and they say that the Heat wasn't nothing. Like they was just a trash team. They say that every team LeBron go on before he get there, they was trash. But what's your take on that? And then I'm gonna give you some facts.
I don't know. To me, it just looked like Max Kellerman is on the show. Obviously, that's Rich Paul. He know he's cool with LeBron. He's not going to step on anybody's toes. He's not going to say nothing too out the way. This is the same reason why Max Kellerman got kicked off the first take, why Stephen A. didn't want to rock with him no more. His basketball takes are ridiculous. They're just ridiculous. The things that he says are a joke. I can't. I think one time, what did he say? He said something real cool. What did he say, man? And Stephen A. went off on him. God, what he? He said he would. Oh, I can't remember what he said. He said something so crazy. Man, I can't remember. Smith, I can't remember what he. Shit irritating. But certain people, for certain segments, that's what they need to stick to. You know, they bring certain people on for football, basketball, baseball, soccer, whatever, hockey. Max Kellerman is the greatest boxing analyst ever. Top easily. When it comes to boxing, he got that down pat. When it comes to basketball, I have no idea where he's going with it. I don't listen to him. Like I just don't. So I just take that with a grain of salt, man.
All right, so this is an argument I've had so many times with people because I do believe it's the same thing. Me personally, I don't see the difference, but I'm gonna read you. I'm gonna read you their record because that year was 2010, 2011 when LeBron and Bosh got there, right?
Yep.
So this is their record from 2009, 2010. They was 47-35, and they was fifth in the Eastern Conference. Now, you add a LeBron James to a 47-35 team after what he did in Cleveland. Like, what do you think is gonna happen to that team?
I mean, they should be better, right?
Because I always hear that the team was so bad before he got there. Is this a horrible team to you? Remember when the Pistons went 17 or something? Wouldn't you have rather went 47-35?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, also, this is the people they had on their team: Rayford Austin, Joel Anthony, Carlos Arroyo, Michael Beasley, Mario Chalmers, Daquan Cook. Man, I cannot pronounce this. Yaku Hubu Daya. Yeah, Udonis Haslam. James Jones.
You probably announced you probably read off a two-way player or something.
Jamal McGlory, Jermaine O'Neal,
Jamal McGlory. Remember him?
Shabakla Randolph, Quentin Richardson, Dwayne Wade. People act like this was just like the worst team in the world before LeBron got there. You have a conversation with people.
That's a pretty nasty roster. I ain't gonna hold you. It's pretty nasty.
They was mid. The 4 and 5 was like the middle of the pack though for the playoffs.
Bro, that roster sounds like trash.
But Dwayne Wade was doing his thing.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying they're the Golden State Warriors, but you bring a Chris Bosh over there, and the original plan was Carmelo Anthony. Don't forget.
Yeah.
I don't understand how it's not the same thing. They both left to get a chip. They both left with top all-stars to go play with other all-stars, you know. I don't see the difference.
I do feel like though, like Durant had more in OKC. He just did. He did, man. He did have a little more. He had more to work with than LeBron had in Cleveland in the first 7 years.
He did, but LeBron, don't forget, was winning 60 games, 66 games. See, the problem is what people don't want to say is you wasn't going to win. Nobody from the East besides the Pistons at that time was going to beat nobody in the West. The teams just wasn't that good. Like, think about it. Like, the West was just so stacked. And that's another thing Isaiah Thomas has said. He was just like, yeah, LeBron was taking his team. He said something like, LeBron, everybody want to say, no, Nick Wright said this. He said, everybody want to say that the East was weak. He said the East was weak. Was the only reason the East looked weak is because LeBron was there and beating everybody. So how come we can't? And this is kind of going into another domain. How come people can't say when people be like, oh, you know, the NBA was weak during Jordan's time? So we can't say, well, it looked weak because Jordan was just whooping everybody ass. Like,
I mean, yeah, you know, early in those, you know, it was Detroit, Boston, Cleveland, man. That's really what it was. You know, D Wade was still trying to like figure out some stuff. He had Shaq in 06.
mhm.
Then he ended up getting LeBron, you know, years later. But it was really just Detroit, Cleveland, Boston coming out the
Yep.
East. So, I mean, the West was loaded, man. We talking about Kobe over there and Tim Duncan and Dirk,
That's what I'm saying. Like, nobody was
Steve
beating.
Nash.
Nobody was beating the West.
Nah.
So like, that's just what it was. So, I mean, and I'm not blaming LeBron for leaving. Like, you spent somewhere 7, 8 years. It's gonna come in your head. Like, look, man, I need to win a championship because with the championship come money, come endorsements, all that stuff. And you just want to win at the end of the day. I mean, I done told you I'm afraid K go feel that way if we don't do something for him
Oh
at
yeah,
some
no
point.
doubt,
So
no doubt.
like I don't blame him. It's just it's not him. It's just his fans that they kind of just make you just be like, man, like, you know, it's they make you say things that you don't want to say, but you just gotta point out the truth. Because the truth of the matter to me is I don't really see the difference in LeBron going to Miami when you factor in a Chris Bosh. They got together and brought Chris Bosh with them. You know, for at least for Golden State, they went to go get KD. They flew to his house.
Well, I don't think they flew to his house. I think everybody flew out of town. Where'd they go, to Hamptons or something?
Yeah, something like that. They said Draymond was on the phone crying, calling him right after Game 7.
Yeah,
Remember,
because they blew 3-1 lead.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Skip used to always tell that story.
We don't even know if that's really true, but
I mean,
guess.
Draymond ain't denied it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Draymond, of all people, ain't never denied it. But yeah, man, let's step out of this LeBron world for a minute.
Thank you.
Thank you. Let's go over here and talk about Giannis. Now, for some reason, Michael Wilbon decided that he needed to go off on Giannis. I'm gonna just go ahead and play the clip. I'm assuming it's about this whole trade ordeal that's going on with him. But yeah, let's go.
You know, this is interesting to me because I don't believe in Giannis anymore. Giannis is a rumor. Giannis hadn't done jack in the months that matter, which would be May and June since 2021. 5 years is forever in professional sports. Giannis is a multiple-time MVP, a great player, a Hall of Famer, and as you said, a champion. He was that. Yeah. I ain't seen evidence of it. Sorry. A league can now, particularly the NBA, it can pass you by. And with a ton of wings who are 6'9", 6'10", sort of size, DeBanza and Caleb Wilson and those kids coming in the league, Giannis can look obsolete fairly quickly if he can't get his butt out there and contribute heavily, massively in May, June. And I don't know that. I would not rearrange my franchise for Giannis. Tyler Hero leads his team in scoring. He's an all-star. Yeah. I know he's had some injury issues at times, but he plays more than Giannis lately, and he doesn't seem to be the diva that Giannis is. So if it sounds like I'm piling on Giannis, yeah, a little bit for a guy as a player I used to love. I love him less now because I ain't seen nothing lately.
Hey, so yeah, I mean, what's your take on that? Because I'm hearing that Giannis might go to the Heat, and then if he don't go, they go get Kawhi. What's his name? John Morant, and it was somebody else. just go ahead and show y'all. Oh, Trae Young. So I'm hearing like if they don't get this guy, they'll get these three, which I have no idea how they're going to afford all those three people. But,
Yeah.
you believe what Michael Wilbon talking about? Giannis, like, you don't respect him. Like, I mean, even if he goes somewhere else, like with another guy, like let's say he go to Boston, him and Jason Tatum, or he come over to Detroit, him and Cade, something like that. Like, you think he kind of washed?
He made a lot of good points, man. Is Giannis a champion? Yes. League MVP before? Yes. Perennial All-Star, all that's true. But like you said, man, 5 years is a long time, man. And these last few times we saw him in the playoffs, man, he getting whooped, and he been playing. His record is 1-9 in the last 10 games while he's been on the court. The thing to me, I've always said about Giannis is this, man. You know, guy's athletic, he's long rangey, he gives his all, he plays hard, he cares. I just never seen like a consistent, stable, available jumper. If you clog the paint, keep him away from getting to the rim, no disrespect, but he just like a regular dude, man, at this point. And like Wilbon said, the league is changing, man. You got all type of guys now coming to the league, 6'8", 6'9", 6'10", long range. Like he doesn't. What advantage does he have anymore? Without being able to shoot the three consistently or a consistent mid range, his free throws he's never been a great free throw. So it's just, would you really want to destroy your entire franchise? Give up multiple picks, multiple players, just to get him? It make you think. I mean, because on paper, it's still Giannis, but you really break his game down, like I don't know if he swings the pendulum like that anymore. Wilbon on to something. I mean, somebody gonna do it, but they gonna need multiple teams involved. I don't know if it's gonna be on it might be 3 or 4 team type of swap. I heard the Pistons might get involved. They said Detroit really likes Tyler Hero. They trying to maybe get Giannis sent over to Boston with Tatum. We'll see, but
I mean, you're right, because like, speaking of that, so Jalen Brown then unfollowed unfollow all Boston social media. So I guess that's his way of saying like he done.
Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, man, we talked about this yesterday. Let's say if he go to Detroit, he's going to be number 2 still, in my eyes. I don't think he's better than Cade. I think Cade is just as good as Tatum. Nobody's going to give Cade the credit for it though until he make it to an Eastern Conference Finals or a Finals. But I think Cade is just as good as Tatum.
The league is telling you, man. Cade Cunningham made all NBA first team. That should tell you where he's headed. That means he's a top 5 player in the league right now. Right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, you're 100% right. So I don't know where you see him going.
The thing that's sad, man, with Jalen Brown is like for you to sit up here and say, "This is the most fun you done had. This is your most favorite season," knowing that your running mate was out. That's saying everything. Everybody need to know. Because end of the day, I don't believe that you guys if Tatum literally sat out the whole season, I don't believe you guys would have beat Detroit or New York. Personally. And I don't even care for the Knicks, but I don't think they would have beat them. When you look at the rest of that roster, they have no big man that you were afraid of. I didn't really like any of the. Derek White is still a good defender. He is. I know he made All NBA first team, but that team had a lot of holes, a lot of issues too. So I don't know how far they would have went. Jalen Brown, man, he got to understand something. Like, do you want to score? Do you want to just be able to be the only one that takes all the shots, or do you want to win? Because even like with your tenure in Boston with Tatum, in the last 10 years, you only got one ring.
Yeah.
So maybe this is his way of just like he's done and he want to try something different. But either way it go, you gonna have to you gonna need some help. All the greats that had some help. You don't think you have to go out there and take 100 shots, like that's goofy. So do you want to win or do you just want to be the leading scorer on your team? I don't know.
No, you're right. I mean, yeah, and that's what I'm afraid for him. Like I told you, I'm afraid for him to go to Detroit. Think, okay, I'm the champion. It's my team now. I don't think it's gonna work like that. That's just me. Because I think that's when we was talking about who should come to Detroit, and that's when I told you I was like, I don't know, man, because if he leaving because he feel like he should be the man over Tatum, he ain't gonna be the man over Cade. Like that,
Well,
that ain't gonna happen.
his contract is crazy. So
Yeah.
I mean, you making $300 million, man. I don't know how much. I don't know if he got 3 or 4 years left on that deal. There might be 3 years left on that. It just
so you gonna have to give up a whole team.
it's gonna have,
to
but
get
it's gonna have to be a multi-team trade. It can't just be. There's got to be 3 or 4 teams involved. But it basically the article I saw is that they said Detroit should look into it. If they just see what it would take, or that's fine.
No, they shouldn't.
Yeah, I'm not really tripping on Jalen Brown. I mean, he's a hell of a player, hell of a talent, but
I mean, unless we just got to give up a couple of picks, some bench players that we don't even care about no more. I'm not giving up nobody, no main person. I'm not giving up Duran because that's who they gonna want. They gonna want somebody that's gonna help them compete. Like,
well,
they gonna want one of our young
to me
guys.
right now, yeah, the main core is Asar, Cade, and Duran. I think everybody else is on the table. Everybody else is pretty much up for grabs. So,
yeah, man. Let's move on to this next topic. So, everybody know the NBA Finals just ended. We was gonna do a live, but that didn't happen. But so apparently it's been a lot of talk about how Wemby didn't shake hands with Jalen Brunson, and I don't know if y'all watched First Take. Stephen A. kind of went off on Kendrick Perkins. Did you see that? He got mad because Kendrick Perkins was basically like, "You don't got to shake hands," and then somebody in his AAU team, I guess he coached an AAU team or something, and they was like, "Yeah, you got to teach these kids respect," and he told them, "No, I don't. I don't got to teach them that." And Stephen A. said that's really the part that pissed him off, and then the whole time he know Kendrick Perkins, that's the most disappointing thing he ever heard him say, like that he don't have to teach his team like about respect or whatever. So like, yeah, just like what's your take on? Oh, yeah, what's your take on that?
well, I haven't. It's been hard to watch First Take since all this Knicks stuff. So I can't stomach that show right now. But the whole shaking of the hands thing is I'm kind of caught in between. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like me personally, knowing myself, I would have done it. Now, am I gonna walk up to the entire roster from players to coaching staff and shake? No, probably not. But a couple cats, maybe Cat, OG, Brunson, then I'm gonna head on out. I also see why you might not want to shake hands. You're that upset, you're that angry, you're that emotional. You. And if I'm a Spurs, it's like, damn, like I really blew every single lead that I had in this series. He said in his press conference, like he said he felt like we dominated the series. But all of our mistakes punished us.
Idiot.
So maybe in the moment, like, and I think he just missed a 3-point shot to at least try to cut it to 1. And maybe they foul again, but he just airballed it. And that's it. Then you just lost the championship. So I can understand it, man. But me personally, I would have, like Brunson immediately, he walked over to Miss Johnson, gave him a dap. Wemby just immediately headed towards the locker room. I think either way you can kind of see, why and why not. But just me, I would have. Wemby is still a young guy. He do kind of seem like overly arrogant too, and kind of sensitive. And I think he may come out of that as he grows up and get older in the league. But yeah, I just think, when you play against guys year after year, man, you would think there's some level of mutual respect.
Yeah.
Whether you upset or not, obviously you lost, obviously you pissed off, but still it's like, hey man, good one. See y'all next year, or keep going. But with this being the finals and you just lost the championship, I can kind of see why you didn't. If this is the first, second round, yeah, but I just blew the championship. Yeah, man, I'm gonna get on. And y'all celebrating on my home court. Yeah, I'm gonna get on the out of here.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, I'm with you. Like, I'm in between because I know, like, when I play pickup games and stuff, after the game, win, lose, or draw, I'll always be like, good game or whatever. But, like, I can understand, like, we just whooped your ass and you don't want to say nothing. As long as you ain't trying to fight me, it's what, like, I mean, I'm cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't got to say nothing to me. I know you just lost.
Right.
But
did you see that? My bad. Before you keep going, did you see that clip I sent you on Instagram of Jalen Brunson?
No.
You ain't see that?
No. What was it?
They got a clip of, like, I guess they was at a party or like a restaurant or something. They literally like cheering like fuck Wemby. You ain't see that?
Like, was this real?
Yes. So I guess the Knicks players are mad that he didn't shake their hand. They literally like, hey, fuck Wemby, fuck Wemby, fuck Wemby.
Damn.
You ain't see that?
Nah, I ain't see it.
Man, I sent that to you a couple days, man. I'm like, damn, Jalen Brunson was the leader saying that junk. I'm like, dang.
Jalen Brunson.
So I do think they took it a little more to heart than expected. Like, okay, you ain't gonna shake our hand. All right, fuck you.
Yeah, nah, I mean, shoot. Like, but I was about to say, like, man, look, some of the greats haven't shook hands. Like, they say Larry Bird never shook hands. We all know the infamous Pistons walked out on the Bulls because, like, they spent 3-4 years beating their ass, and they finally got beat. Shoot, even LeBron James, when he lost to the Magic, he was saying, like, it's not about bad sportsmanship, but he just, at the time, losing, he just don't feel like going over and shaking nobody's hand. I mean, I can understand that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I mean, you just lost, ain't like you when you see him in the street, it's gonna be like F you or fuck you or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, what you say, you just sent me on Instagram, I guess it is. Once you disrespect somebody.
Yeah, they took that to heart. They like, they cheering, toasting to that shit. Fuck Wemby. But this ain't college. Like in college, I ain't gonna lie. Like when they do it in college, it just feels so forced, like unnatural. Like they really, you could tell they really don't want to do it, but they do it anyway. So, shoot, the pros, we making all this money, man. We got kids to feed. Bro, I'm straight, bro. We just took an L. I'll see y'all next year.
Shoot. Hey, we'll keep it moving. It's probably your favorite segment right here. Let's talk about Detroit. Let's talk about the draft that's coming up next week. Real quick before you get into what you about to say. All right, so I pulled this up from NBA.com, and it was written by and this was written by Steve Oschenberner. So he had to say most of the Pistons' progress will come from within with the young players such as Durant, Asar Thompson, and Isaiah Stewart positioned for contract extensions. But the number 21 pick they got is a legit asset in this deep prospect pool. Duke's Isaiah Evans could be helpful as a cunning sidekick and point source with shooting range to open up the floor. Three other possibilities: Iowa point guard Bennett Stritz, Texas Tech guard Christian Anderson, and Texas wing Diane Swain. I probably said that wrong. So right now, this is who the Pistons got under contract next year. We got Cade Cunningham, Chaz Lehner, Karis LeVert, Duncan Robinson,
That's a mirror.
Marcus. What?
It's Chaz Lemieux.
Whatever. Duncan Robertson, Marcus Sasser, Asar Thompson, Ron Holland, Isaiah Stewart, and Paul Reed. This is who our free agents are: Jalen Durant, Tyloo Smith, Tobias Harris, Kevin Herter, Dennis Jenkins, and Javonte Green. Javonte Green, he ain't play. No, I'm joking. But
What you doing, my boy Woo?
who?
Come on, Smith. That's what they call him, the Woo. Don't dog out Javonte. That's the Woo. Come on, man. Detroit basketball.
Man, what's your take on this? On these
Man,
guys who I just named, is those the guys that you had as prospects?
I mean, a few of them. The number one, the guy I keep hearing that hopefully drop down to us is Cameron Carr out of Baylor.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the dude is like 6'6", scored just under 19 a game, just under 6 rebounds, 37% from three. Like the dude, I'm looking at highlights, man. The dude just smooth, like he got it, man. Like he just looked like he has a higher ceiling. Obviously, you know, with Chaz Lanier, when we drafted him, you know, this is a late second round pick, but you know, obviously hasn't panned out so far. He doesn't get on the court much, but if they don't happen to keep this pick at 21, they could package it into a trade. But hopefully, if they don't, I'm hoping they get either Cameron Carr or they get the guard from Duke, Isaiah Evans. Same thing with him. He's 6'7", rangy. He can shoot the three, 36% from three, average 15 a game. I mean, that's what you need, man. You need wing depth. Like, look what New York just did. OG and Mikal Bridges, Josh Hart. You need guys 6'5" and up that can shoot and defend. And these young guys coming in, man, they can help. They can help. Give Cade a little breather, man.
Yeah, we definitely need something because, boy, that that playoff run we had with Cleveland pissed me off so bad. But do you think one of these guys to come in and contribute right away, or is it gonna be like a process?
If I had to take a guess, I think Cameron Carr could right away. Right away, bro. Like
Okay.
off the
I mean,
catch, like dude, just I'm like wow, like because you see a lot of guys even in the NBA. Jalen Brunson was a second round pick. Like
yeah.
Kawhi Leonard late, like Siakam, like these guys, man. You don't always have to hit a home run in the top 10. You can find a gem later on. It can happen. You just gotta hope that you pick the right guy. You
No,
know,
you're right.
shoot, what year was that? The year we took freaking Killian Hayes, we could have took Tyrese Halliburton. So you never know. You just never know. We can go all the way back to '03, taking Darko Milicic. It's just
I was about to say, man, Pistons had so many flunders in the draft, man.
yeah.
Like it seemed like K the only thing we got right in the
You're
past
right.
like 30 years, 30, 40 years.
I mean, Andre Drummond was cool. I mean, for him to make an All-Star team and to lead, be a top 5 rebounder for years, consecutive seasons, that was a decent pick. But yeah, for the most part, we have missed. The Pistons have
Yeah.
missed
Most of that was
horribly.
on Joe D too.
And Stan Van Gundy. Stan Van Gundy too.
Yep. Yep. We could have had honestly we could have had a pretty decent team from like all the way from 04, 03, 04. Shoot, probably to now. Like Carmelo could have got a championship.
Man, bro, we passed up on guys like Donovan Mitchell and Devin Booker, bro. Like these guys, let me not get started. It's sad.
Yeah, man. So what you gonna watch the draft?
Yeah, it's Tuesday the 23rd. I'm tuned in for sure. Then the week after that, we got NBA free agency starting. Then the week after that, you can sign the players. July 6th, you can sign people to free agency. So it's about to be interesting, man. The next couple of weeks.
So we're gonna have a lot of content for y'all. But before we get out here, we want to do our social media appreciation. So we put up another post, and we got. Oh shoot! Hold on. Hold on. This thing did not want to work.
What's that?
Right. So I put up another post. I'm gonna play it for y'all. But we got over like 1,700 views on this thing, 62 comments. So this is our appreciation to the people that comment, want to debate on here with us. By the way, I want to give a shout out to Path the engineer because he been in here the whole time, leaving comments, supporting us. So this is a new channel and all the support we can get. If you're not subscribed, we just ask that you please subscribe, like, and appreciate your support. So, but before we get into this, I'm about to show y'all what the post was about, and then we gonna read a few comments and get on out of here. What? Remove the other video. What are you talking about? Oh. Ain't no other stream. Oh, I guess I can't show this, so.
Hey, what happened? They player hating on us?
Yeah, hold on. Let me try. Let me try again. I don't think they want me to show. Yeah, they don't want me to show TikTok. All right, so
Mm.
basically, um, this was me talking about how in 2018, 2019, LeBron James couldn't get his team to the playoffs, but everybody give him praise for reviving the Lakers because the Lakers didn't make the playoffs for like 3 or 4 years before he got there. The Lakers had ended the season only 2 games above what they did the year before he got there. And I get it, like I even acknowledge in this, I get it, he was injured, but when he came back, they had 31 games left. And they went 8 for 13, and then he set out the last 6. And all right, let's just start. So, all right. So one guy, good old Matt. I don't know if you up in here. So he said he just proved his own point when he said how they did when he was hurt. He talking about when LeBron was hurt. And then
Wait, what?
He's saying I disproved my own point when I said that they went like 6 for 11 when LeBron got injured or whatever. But I told him we also said he went 8 for 13 when they came back. So I don't.
When he came back.
Yeah, when LeBron came back, they went 8 for 13. Somebody else said LeBron missed 27 games. Lonzo Ball missed the final 35 games of the season. Brandon Ingram missed the final 19. Rajon Rondo missed over 30 games. Kyle Kuzma and Josh Hart also missed significant time with injuries. Stop talking ball. So I replied. I said, remember when Kobe had Steve Nash, Paul Gasol, Dwight Howard, and Metta World Peace? And they had injuries the exact same way, and Kobe wheeled them to the playoffs and tore his Achilles on the way. So I told them to stop talking ball because that happened. Bro, please delete this video. Y'all be saying anything. LeBron is the most overrated athlete of all time. Somebody said he won a championship the next year. And then the year after that, they didn't make the playoffs again. Somebody said, horrible take. Injury makes you lose momentum.
Man, people so funny talk.
The guy that stopped playing defense, they talking about LeBron. Before he got hurt, they was 4th in the West. They was 4th in the West, but everybody from 4 on down was like one or 2 games back from each other. Nobody ever say that. Nobody ever remember that. And then somebody said Jordan did it. The Bulls were 14 games out. He rejoined them from baseball, got them in the playoffs, and lost to Orlando. I didn't know that. So Jordan
That's true.
It. Jordan and Kobe did it.
Yeah.
LeBron was the engine of the team. He led the Lakers in points. I ain't reading that shit. They always say that. But yeah, man, that's our social media appreciation. Hey, so y'all tune in, like, subscribe, share, tell your mama, tell your brother, your dog, your cat.
Damn.
Hey, we just trying to make it out here. So we appreciate y'all. We gonna be having some good content for y'all. And then maybe next week we'll do something like we do our top 5 GOAT, top 5 teams, something like that. You know. Yeah, I want to see if we match up.
I like that.
Yep. But hey, appreciate y'all. We out.